It's 11 trivia questions on What's the Least, where I give you three things and you tell me the lowest or weakest or smallest of the three. This is Trivia with Buds. What it be, and welcome to another episode of the Trivia with Buds podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Buds. Thank you guys so much for checking out the show, and I hope wherever you're at, you are safe and sound while you listen. I'm located in Southern California. We got crazy fires. We got crazy wind. We've got COVID-19. It just keeps coming in 2020. So hopefully this show is a little bit of an escape for you in Southern California or anywhere around the world where you are facing some turmoil. If there's anything I can do to help you, drop me a line, ryanbuds@gmail.com. Let me know how I can help. I would love to be of assistance in any way. If there's a show coming up or a charity event or a nonprofit or something to help the world, I am there. So just drop me a line. Speaking of dropping me a line, thank you guys for all the reviews that you leave on the podcast app or on iTunes. That helps get more eyes and ears on the show, and it seems to be working because we're up to 229 reviews, and that number keeps climbing. So some people have said that they've been recommended the show and things like that. Like my friend Lucy, 4M Detroit, said, 5 stars. I rarely do like what they recommend for me, but this is an exception. Fast-paced, good variety of questions, and it's challenging. Thank you, Lucy. Also, this past Saturday, PTC Missy said, great trivia podcast, 5 stars. Fast-paced and fun. This trivia podcast is great for all skill levels. I love that I can spend a few minutes a day exercising my brain. So thank you, Misty. Thank you, Lucy. And thank you, everybody, for leaving those reviews. I appreciate it. Today's episode is all about what's the least. I'm going to give you 3 different items on a list, and I'll give you some sort of prompt, and you'll tell me which one is the lowest or earliest or smallest, depending on what the question is talking about. We're going to jump into 11 of those questions right now. Here we go. All right, what's the least trivia? Name the item that matches the prompt. Here's number 1. I'm looking for the lowest population of these 3 continents. Is it Africa, North America, or Europe? Lowest population, Africa, North America, or Europe? Number 1. And number 2, lowest atomic number. Hydrogen, boron, or aluminum? Number 2, lowest atomic number, is that hydrogen, boron, or aluminum? Number 2. What's the least? Number 3, I'm looking for the earliest released Leonardo DiCaprio movie. Is it Inception, Catch Me If You Can, or Basketball Diaries? Number 3, Inception, Catch Me If You Can, or Basketball Diaries? Which one came out first? And question number 4, smallest state by area. Is it Wyoming, Montana, or Colorado? Number 4, Wyoming, Montana, or Colorado? Question number 5, earliest heard song in the movie Disney's Cinderella. Number 5, the earliest heard song in Cinderella. Is it Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo, Little Dress Makers, or A Dream is a Wish Your Heart Makes? Number 5, what is the earliest heard song in Disney's Cinderella? Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo, Little Dress Makers, or A Dream is a Wish Your Heart Makes? Question 6, youngest actress. Is it Susan Sarandon, Kathy Bates, or Sissy Spacek? Who is the youngest actress of those 3, Susan Sarandon, Kathy Bates, or Sissy Spacek? Number 6. And number 7, shortest Harry Potter book of these 3. Is it Prisoner of Azkaban, Half-Blood Prince, or Goblet of Fire? Is it Prisoner of Azkaban, Half-Blood Prince, or Goblet of Fire? Number 8, shortest film runtime. Overall runtime. Is it The Godfather, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, or Heat? Number 8, what is the shortest film of these 3? The Godfather, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, or Heat? And number 9, shortest actor. Is it Elijah Wood, Tom Cruise, or Danny DeVito? Number 9, shortest actor, Elijah Wood, Tom Cruise, or Danny DeVito? And number 10, shortest Beatles song. Is that Her Majesty, She Loves You, or I Want to Hold Your Hand? Number 10, the shortest Beatles song. Is that Her Majesty, She Loves You, or I Want to Hold Your Hand? The bonus question, what's the least, for 2 points if you're playing along at home? The youngest beer in the U.S. Is it Old Milwaukee, Budweiser, or Coors Banquet? Youngest beer in the U.S. Is it Old Milwaukee, Budweiser, or Coors Banquet? Those are all of your questions for What's the Least. We'll be right back in just a minute with the answers. It's the least I can do. We are back with the answers to What's the Least. Let's see if you knew the smallest and lowest things in all of these questions. Number 1, lowest population of Africa, North America, and Europe was North America. My continent, the continent I live on, has the smallest population between those three. So Africa is the highest, then Europe, then North America on that list. Then I think it's South America right after that. Number 2, lowest atomic number, hydrogen was the answer here, not boron or aluminum. Hydrogen. Number 2, hydrogen. Number 3, earliest released Leo DiCaprio film was Basketball Diaries. That one came out in the mid-90s, I think. Inception, the 2000s. Catch Me If You Can, the 2000s. So Basketball Diaries was the answer there. Number 4, smallest state by area is Wyoming. Amongst those three, Wyoming, Montana, and Colorado. Wyoming is the smallest by area. Number 5, earliest heard song in Cinderella. It is A Dream is a Wish Your Heart Makes. I think that's towards the beginning of the movie. And then Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo when she gets the nice dress and the carriage, and Little Dressmakers when they help make the dress, maybe? I think it's in that order. Number 6, youngest actress Susan Sarandon, Kathy Bates, or Sissy Spacek. That would be Carrie herself. Don't invite her to your prom. She'll kill everyone. Sissy Spacek. Number 6, youngest actress of those three. Number 7, shortest Harry Potter book was Prisoner of Azkaban, amongst the Half-Blood Prince and Goblet of Fire. Number 8, shortest film runtime was Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I want to say that's 2 hours, 38 minutes. I think Godfather's 2:58, and maybe Heat is 2:52. Something along those lines. Number 9, shortest actor, Danny DeVito. It says his listed height is 4'10", and that's usually a little shorter than the actual height, so he might be even less than 4'10". Plus, people shrink over time, right? Elijah Wood, Tom Cruise, also short, just not as short as Danny DeVito. Number 10, shortest Beatles song is Her Majesty. It's only 14 seconds long. Go listen to it. I had never heard it before. I guess it was hidden on Abbey Road at the end after one of the last tracks plays. There'd be like a 30-second break, and then this one would come on. Kind of like a hidden track back in the day on CDs and things, but this was way before that. Her Majesty was the shortest of She Loves You and I Want to Hold Your Hand. And the bonus, youngest beer in the U.S., the most recently made, is Budweiser. So Old Milwaukee and Coors, 1800s. I think Budweiser was the early 1900s, or maybe it was the 1800s, but a little bit later after the other two. So Budweiser was the 2-point question at the end. And that has been our episode on What's the Least. I hope you had fun playing along with that one. And remember, there's 950 other episodes you can go back and listen to anytime on Spotify or iTunes or Podbean or Podcatcher, wherever you listen to the show. Thanks for checking it out, and hit subscribe so you never miss a new episode every day. We have a fact of the day for you, and the fact is girls have more taste buds than boys do. Girls can taste more things than boys can because they have more taste buds. So there you have it. Girls have more taste buds than boys do. Now you know that forever. Thank you guys for your support with the show. Thanks for signing up on Patreon at patreon.com/triviawithbuds. If you have a buck or two that you want to send me every month, I'll send you cool stuff in the mail. I just mailed out all the rewards for August a couple days ago. So be on the lookout for those. And again, thank you guys for listening. I hope you're safe and sound, and we'll see you next time for more Trivia with Buds. Cheers.